Now read the Bible again for me. You see, the one thing that I can tell you, we know when you look at in deep sleep, you watch the news, right? There's a lot of crime here. So what is required? Huh? You see, it's crazy, man. But is it helping? Because we as a people, we need the laws of God. You know why? Eh? But it's not their job to do everything. The police is not the job to do everything. That's it. Exodus 20. Give me that thou shalt not steal.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
People are not following.
no, but that's my point. So when you don't follow, what happens?
You will steal. Okay.
No, but what happens when you steal and get caught? Exactly. And sometimes what happens? And then what happens? Exactly. Because you know what that is? It's called punishment. Exactly. So, but guess what? So, what do we need as a people here? Stinger in. The laws of God in Mumza.
Yes. We do need it.
Exactly. And we need them more than ever. You get me? Now read that Bible.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 15.
Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not steal.
That's a commandment. So imagine if we as a people listen to this, if we basically change, do you really think the crime will be so high? Never, faith. So all God is saying, don't steal. But exactly, they still steal. You know why? That's why they end up in jail. They end up in prison. But God gave us the law, says, that's it. Read the Bible again.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 15.
Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal. So if crime is to stop, the police is not going to do everything. We also must do our part with faith. We must do our job, Baba. Don't be lying. You get me? Read the scripture.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 17.
It says, wait, let's finish the verse. Let's finish the verse.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 16.
Listen good.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Don't be a liar. You see, God says, man. You get me? Because when you lie, because people that end up in jail, a lot of them, they lie. You lie, you steal, when you murder, you rob, you rape. What happens to you? You end up in jail, the man will about to go punish. Exactly. But God says, if we do this, all of that will stop. You see how simple this is? The problem is we are stubborn, Baba. And look where our stubbornness has led us. Look where we are. So you don't want this to stop.
Yeah, fully stop.